Well, hello. This is Phelan, and welcome to a new series of Astroneer. Now, this is the final beta branch of the alpha build. Whatever. So, here in the next couple of days, it's going to full release, where it goes to the full price. Right now, it's on a really great sale. Check it out. On Steam, of course, but I have skipped the tutorial. I've watched a little bit of the game, so I figured I could, do enough to at least get started. Do some research between episodes if I really need to. Let's drop down. Now, in case you haven't heard, Astroneer is a base building game, kind of like No Man's Sky. There are multiple planets that you can go to, get, bunch of resources. There's one of the planets now. They do actually have an orbit that they move around. So first of all, you have to manage two things, power and oxygen. So the tether that we have connected to us here is our oxygen line. If we get too far away, see how it disconnects? And then the bar over our head will slowly deplete over time. And to fill it up, we just head back into our circle. Now let's see. So this is a landing pad. So we want to get our startup package. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this is that's the terrain tool. Okay. So the starting platform, what we want to do is I want to put it somewhere close to this, say right here. Let's check it out. Kind of want to put it like that. You won't perfectly square up here. Do is we'll put it like this. Basically, I want to try and set up a pathway leading away. Let's go ahead and unlock this. So these are platforms. This is basically the foundation for our all of our buildings. Now this is our printer, and basically what we can do is craft other things like platform, research chamber, and that's it. Perfect. Now what these are our resources, and we can find those out in the world. So let's see, this is hydrazine, no, quartz. I think they've changed a bit since I saw some of this stuff, which is exciting. The first thing I want to do is get some of this compound. E to pull out the terrain gun. And basically you just have to keep collecting until you get the full pod on the back of your collector. Push Q to pull this out. And basically I want to craft this. And what these tethers will do is if I put them down here, you can really put them anywhere, it doesn't matter. but I can put with T a tether down, and when you break the chain is the farthest you can go. And I will get good at, yeah, see, that's not quite close enough. But once you get them chained together, we can go farther and farther and get more stuff. And basically what I want to try to do is limit our growth to a few specific directions. Is that... I think that's a small generator for power. And we can get inside our habitat to save. And we'll get into the rest here in a bit. So first of all, let's see what else we can craft. A canister will be good. I don't think we have any resin just yet. Oxygen filters, which I think is more oxygen storage. And then a small generator. We definitely want one of those. And that'll hang out on our backpack, and we can put organics. So like, if we get out our tool, and basically we want to avoid eating away all of our base around here, but I want to extend this platform eventually, so you know, kind of one of those, we've got to get to that bridge before we can cross it. Okay, got a full organic. Okay, so what do we want to do? I think going off in this direction for a bit would be a good idea. Yeah, so if I do it right when it disappears, it's still in range for the tether. Clay, so I haven't seen that before. I'm basically going to leave them, I think, until I need them. That's a skill in and of itself. Just trying to keep my finger on the... Might not be perfectly efficient, but it'll do. Oh, and that's the end of our tethers for now. We can always make more. We just need to scout out some other resources. And it's fine to have this all rough, but eventually I want to make some highways so we can get around easier. Especially when we get to the rovers. They're a little on the hard to control side from what I've heard. And having a smooth surface is always good. So, first things first. Can we... Perfect. Okay. So we need... Yeah, we're gonna need another large platform, so we need 2 resin. So we need 3 resin and another compound. Okay. Compound. Okay. And then the question is where we will find resin. Is this resin over here? You don't have to be too scared of getting resin. Okay, perfect. Right now it's fine to use our local resources. The longer things go on, we'll have to go farther and farther. So, definitely don't want to use too much. But I've always loved the way the terrain deforms, and I mean, it really feels like we're modeling a clay world, just starting out with this. Uh-oh. Okay, so first things first. Okay, so let's make our large platform. Oh, we can watch it build it. This is a genius take on a 3D printer, because, I mean, it's just a couple axes that has to track. It might be hard to print some of the stuff on the other side, especially with, like, you know, how are we making this floating platform if none of these legs are connected? But, you know, it's a cool take on it. I dig it. Okay. Oh, cancel that. Cancel it. Yep, thank you. Nope. How do I get out of here? Okay, just click on the outside. Okay. So, if I put this here. Ooh, that one's nice and big. I'm sure eventually we will transition away from these. Yeah, now let's get the research chamber. There we go. Here. Kind of want to go get a little bit more resin real quick while that's printing. Let me make sure I have my OBS in the right spot so I can track what we're doing. Okay, is this the... Yep. Let's go a little further out then. See more compound in case we run out of that. That's good. And here is what I missed. And it was dark. Oh, doesn't look like it goes too deep. Maybe that goes down. But basically, the cool thing about this game is it's full of all these little caves, and we can go down in there, and there's all sorts of stuff that we can get. But let's head home before we die of lack of oxygen poisoning. Say that 3 times fast. And it's not too terrible to get too far away from your base, just as long as you know you can get back to your tether system. Let's grab an extra resin from over here. Glad I saw this. And basically what I want to do, I think, is we're going to have a couple of these, maybe 4 at most. I don't see any reason to go more than that. And just to the point where it's a little ridiculous to walk all the way with one tether system, and then I'll just branch off. especially if I find, getting resources back and forth tedious along one. Uh, we'll fix it. I'm sorry. Are you not powered? Uh-oh. I did a thing. So it has... Oh, I think I have to supply it with the compound. Because it has 2 resin on there. Yeah, I see. Okay. No, not E, Q. There we go. Wait, not resin. Wait, is it compound that we need another one of? Gross, okay. Now, one of the cool features about this game is the multiplayer. You can drop in and out, but we're going to be flying solo on this one. And that's alright. Try and keep our gun away. Now, I sworn I got the retro suit, which I might be able to switch into. I'm not sure. I can check on that. Here we go. Let's drop this on here. Looks like it takes the whole thing. I don't know which side's the front, or if there's really a front, so looks good. Okay, so now we hit Q. Okay, place an item into the chamber. So what we want to do, and it's nighttime, so it might be a little difficult to do what I need to do. We're gonna come out here. And you need to find something to... Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, hold shift to sprint. It is the Haboob. Okay. This is where things get fun. Now this is where we get into our survival element. A lot of the danger is not the storm itself, but here pretty soon it'll get a little worse. I don't know which way it's coming in from, so I can't really... Oh. Yep, here they come. So we've got the blocks that fly by. Turn that down a little bit. And if I get hit with any of them, I die. And I have to go pick up my stuff, so we're going to avoid that when possible. Okay, looks like it's clearing up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out. Now that we have some light to work with, normally these research pods would be at the at like the surface under, say, like trees, kind of want to look at what that is, but I think it might be a little out of our reach for now. Didn't I say there was more compound over here somewhere? What is this? Is it just more, yeah, organic stuff? Ooh, that looks interesting as well. Another thing we need to do is set up a way to get down there. So that's something to do. What should we do before the end of the episode, though? We've got a generator for power if we need it. And honestly, I haven't seen enough of the clay to know what that's used for yet, so here. Oh. No, I want to hit Q to open this up, thank you. So we've got our small generator, small printer, tether bundle. We do need another tether bundle. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and make one of these canisters. And I'll show you how to use it. And you can get stuff for the miner, but we'll get into that as we go. It is kind of cool that they're not completely straight between the, like, each of the tethers. Gives it a little bit of je ne sais pas. Alright, so what we want to do, I think, is come down this way and just get down kind of as quickly as possible. So what we want to do is get out our handy dandy tool. I want to dig back, and I want to pick a plane, and if I hold the control button, it makes a perfect little ramp. So what I can do is I can dig back, and for every bit you dig back, you fill your canister some. Just kind of try and keep it a little organic looking. And then just hold control. I need to go get oxygen. And if anything, what we can do is start placing our tethers. About to ask if we could get down without falling, but I guess the answer is that. Alright, so now if I find the plane again, just keep going all the way down. Okay, that will be good for now, but we will need a little bit more in the future. Oh. Not my inventory. So ammonium. Okay. The question is, what's this? Okay. this is what I'm looking for here. Aha! Perfect. Perfect first episode, so... No, 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 don't fall in the hole. So what this is, which we have to carry back, which I shall mostly be doing off camera, certain grunt work like this, because it's a little tedious, and especially with our primitive ramp, can be an issue. Basically, once you can get it up here, you can get turned the right way and just fling it. I will practice juggling, because that looks like it is a thing that might and what we do is we place our research in here, and we walk up to it, not with this, but with that. And the problem that we have here is, and I think what we're going to do is take our generator, and this is how we're going to make all this look pretty. Okay, take our cable plug out. Okay, that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. Okay, why don't you want to go in anymore? Alright, there we go. And we could just chain everything together. That, and now we put our organic on the generator. And really we don't need that, but whatever. Now, what this is doing is it's generating bytes of research data, basically, and it destroys this, and certain samples will provide a certain amount of bytes per second for a certain amount of time. And I can hit, no, sorry, hold Q, and I get my research. And basically what we can do is scroll through all of this. So we've already researched all of this, right? So we've got the oxygen filter. Now this is the oxygen tank. And basically we just scan through all of this for all the things that we need to research. And we just need a certain amount of bytes, and we can build it. Now these are all the mods. They are what we will change all of our gun stuff with. Dynamite, we'll have fun with that. Oh, we'll have fun with that. Fireworks, also fun. And then we've got all sorts of cool stuff. But I want to say thank you for watching this first episode of Astroneer, and I'm going to play quite a bit more of this probably in this one session, but I will see you guys in the next episode. Remember, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. It really helps me out, you know, starting channel, trying to get on my feet. Every little bit helps. thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.